I love this. Rugged Cross Barbecue. This is a slab of spare ribs the way I get them. They're huge. That's fine. If you cook them like this, that's fine. I do it all the time. Some people prefer a St. Louis style spare rib. I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, there's no secrets here. This is not, this is not complicated. There's a couple of things that you need to know about the spare ribs. On the back of the spare rib, I've already peeled the membrane off of this one. There's a little flap. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little flap. That little flap, a lot of people trim that off. I'm going to go ahead and trim it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Now, to trim a St. Louis style spare rib, you get a little bonus, okay? In that this is how you get rib tips, okay? You'll notice if I feel, Mr. Cameraman, I don't know if you can get in tight on this. I'm on the back side of the spare ribs, on the bottom of the spare ribs, and you'll see right along in here. You can see the ends of the rib bones sticking up. That's what I'm looking for. That's a little marker for me. That's what I'm looking for. You get this really tall one right here, and when you get spares and you go to trim your spares, you'll see that there's one that's like really tall. It's almost like your fingertips. Okay, you get a really tall one. You find the tall one. Okay, the other ones just go straight across from it. Okay, and then they go down a little bit on the other side. Okay, I find right here, I go right at the top of that bone, and I just cut in. This is the way that's easiest for me. There's probably somebody else out there that really knows better how to do this. This is how I've always done it. It works real well for me. And again, this is barbecue. It's not supposed to be complicated. It's not supposed to be rocket science. It's easy to cook. Just don't get intimidated by it. It's a lot of fun. Contests are a lot of fun. It's a St. Louis style spare rib. This is a rib tip. We'll cook these too. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and season these the same way I do, and join me back in just a few minutes. We're going to take these out and get them on the smoker. I've got a Backwoods competitor smoker. It's made for competition. I think dollar for dollar, personally, I think it's the best smoker that you can buy. I'm going to smoke these for about 4.5 or 5 hours. We're going to look at them, we're going to eyeball them a little bit, and we're going to do that over apple wood. So we've got some apple wood outside. The smoker's up to temperature. I've got it between 225 and 235. I need to go out and look at it, and I'll let you know for sure. But we'll be back in just a few minutes. You see the way the meat's pulled back away from the bone? That's my indication that these ribs are about done. I'm cooking them a little hot. They've been in here for a while. They're absolutely perfect in every parameter. They're really, really look and smell good. Nice and hot. I'm just going to put some glaze on, and then I'm going to push them back in the smoker. And just let that glaze kind of caramelize. I don't know if you can see what this is doing to these ribs. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, cheap. Let's get it all up on the ribs. Now, I'm just going to push this back in here, and I'm just going to let that glaze caramelize on there a little bit, and in about 10 minutes I'll come back out, and I'm going to go ahead and brush on another layer of glaze, and That'll probably be it. And we'll take them in and we'll cut them and we'll eat them. I think you're going to like it.